My standard is very high. And the reason why it's high because of the term discipline. Discipline is knowing what to do, knowing how to do it, and doing it the right way all the time.
I really believe this. I think everybody can be taught to be good enough. I think the people that separate themselves from good to great, those are guys you watch on Sundays.
You know, guys are always trying to play at the highest level of this gameplay in the NFL. And when you are going to compete against the best of the best, it's about the more you can do, right?
I always tell players I coach hard, but I coach fair. Because when it's all said and done with, I want you to play hard. I want you to play fast. More importantly, I want you to have a sense of urgency and a sense of purpose in everything that we do. Because if we're doing that, now we're giving ourselves an opportunity to collectively to be the best team that we can be. Eric Bieniemy Jr., offensive coordinator, assistant head coach, and back home in Southern California.
My full name is Leiden Ikaika Malloy. I go by my Hawaiian name, which is my middle name, Ikaika. I'm born and raised in Hawaii, and I am currently the defensive coordinator at UCLA.
My name is Cody Whitfield, cornerback coach and special teams coordinator.
Why Coach Foster kept me on staff, I would start with he believes that I'm a good teacher and I'm a good motivator. The opportunity to be the defensive coordinator, I think that shows how he believes I know the system itself and what it takes to get there. You know, it's weird because what he believes to be as a defensive coordinator, I actually believe in him as a head coach.
My coaching philosophy is very unique. Pride myself on being a teacher. The biggest thing is just making sure that just like professors are brought here to teach young people, young students, how to grow in their profession, I feel the exact same way as a coach. My job is to provide all the necessary insight and information that it takes, if you have the talent enough, to play at the next level.
In special teams, I got a chance to really pull guys from every different room of the team and then be able to get them to play just one single play, you know, and showcase what the team is all about. And I think in that, Coach Foster chose me, being a young guy, young coach who could relate to everybody, to come with that energy and enthusiasm and then get them playing hard.
Every day is a new day. Every day is another day to start something over. Every day is a day to get better. And I think these guys are learning what that means because indirectly we impact each other's lives. These guys have done a great job of digesting the information and going out and playing hard for each other, but also understanding that we have to be more accountable. And my job as the offensive coordinator is to be accountable to these guys by putting them in the right positions, making sure I'm giving them the proper information so they can go out and be the best that they can be.
We read a book this camp. I passed out a book to all of them, including the coaches, and we read Chop Wood, Carry Water. And the gist of the story is to be able to do something over and over, and in time you're building a skill. In time, everything that you reaped what you sowed without even knowing it. Believing in the process, that's what it is. The one thing I keep telling my players, and I truly believe this, players win games, coaches don't. The people that actually cross that line, whatever 11 you send on the field, that's who holds the flag. My job is to prepare from Sunday to Thursday or Sunday to Friday and Saturday. I always tell them, I'm going to be the biggest cheerleader you've seen.
I always view my job as bringing his pillars to life. You look across the country, the teams that win got discipline, right? The teams that win respect the importance of football, respect their team, respect themselves, and the teams that win play the game with enthusiasm. The thing I'm most proud of with the special teams unit and how they're performing is they're using that energy to be a catalyst for the team. You see guys run down on kickoff and make a big hit, and now the defense can go out and take the field with the same energy that they just saw on display. Or you say on punt where, sure, we went 3 and out, but if a guy goes down at gunner and smokes someone, well, the defense goes out there with their hair on fire. And you're starting to see how special teams can generate energy and momentum for whatever phase of the ball takes over after them.
I think as coaches, sometimes, we fight with our own pride. And can we make that good call? But yet I'm not on the field. So, there's really a lesson learned of no matter what you know, it's how much they know and how much they can execute. And I think we're learning all of that together as a team.
We're still defining who we are, but on top of that, we're learning and growing together collectively. Like I told our guys, we ain't looking back at anything. We're moving forward. It's amazing how everything intertwines. Having an opportunity to come here and coach 20 years ago to work with Carl Durrell, Deshaun had just left. We've always kept up with each other, and so he gives me a call. He says, the reason why I'm calling you is because I want you to come and be my offensive coordinator. I was honored, when he reached out. It caught me by surprise because I have to admit this. I had no intentions of coming back to college football. It was just like an epiphany hit, and it was like, Coach Foster just got a job at his alma mater. But on top of that, he reached out to me. His reasoning for reaching out, I get it, but more so than anything, it was about me helping him and giving him an opportunity to be successful and helping him to restore the pride and tradition of UCLA football.
He has always been the guy to get the most out of his players. You look at the running back room and all the guys he's developed, they have embodied those pillars even prior to him being the head coach. So now, as the head coach, he's basically taken that same formula and applied it to everyone. And now, in reaching everyone, you're starting to see the team come together and bond over those same values of discipline, respect, and enthusiasm.
In my recruiting pitch, I normally use him for everything. He's a student athlete that graduated from UCLA. Athletically, he's in the Hall of Fame at UCLA. He's played at the highest level. He's married, so he's a husband, and he's also a father. And I said, he's the walking blueprint of what a Bruin is. He really is.
This is a moment in UCLA's football history that we're just trying to change the culture of it. Basically, we're in a new conference, we're playing new teams, and our boys are playing hard. When you have a team that's playing hard, eventually they're going to get to the winning component and the winning aspect of that. So just know that these kids are giving it their all and they're trying as hard as they can. These coaches are doing the exact same thing, and we're going to find a way to get a victory, and it's going to be soon.